You're in the Special Forces. I'm sure you're have a PhD in like disarming people. Freeze, motherfucker! Pop, pop, pop.
And then I just go like that. There you go. It's all about taking them down.
Like almost whipped myself. I'm good right now.
Hell yeah! You heard me coming.
That's what she said. Alright, welcome back into the post-workout. It is British Special Forces operator, author, world record holder, and honestly probably someone that has no business being on this slapdick of a show, but we're happy to have you. It's Dean Stott. What's up, Dean?
Hey, good. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You sound like you're from London.
I'm definitely not from the US. Yeah, I got a bit of a. When I swear, it doesn't sound as good as you guys.
No?
But yeah, it sounds a bit posher. We get away with it.
A bit what?
A bit posher.
What does that mean? Posher?
A bit nicer, a bit more etiquette. Sounds like you're from the royal family.
Okay, yes. A little bit more, yeah.
Downton Abbey? Have you seen Downton Abbey?
Maybe not, no.
The Crown? No, well, you're missing out.
My bad. I'll work on that. I didn't do my homework apparently before we got on here.
No.
So Dean, you were British Special Forces. You're an author. You're a world record holder. Kind of talk about like how you how you grew up or what made you want to become a special forces operator, because it takes a different set of skills or a different mindset to become someone of that nature.
Yeah, it does. I never actually had any aspirations of being in the military. I always wanted to be a fireman, and then decided I was going to go on a break from college, go surfing for 2 weeks. That turned into 6 months. Turned into an argument with my father, and he's like, my father was from the military, my grandparents are military, and he's like, right, you've ruined your education, what are you going to do now? So I said, well, I'll join the military, but I weighed 140 pounds, about 5'7", soaking, yeah. So he was like, you'll last 2 minutes. And so I just saw that as my motivation to prove him wrong.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I never really had any aspirations. Joined the military, as I was doing courses, I was getting stronger physically and mentally.
Yeah.
And then it was like, what next? And then it really then spearheaded to Tier 1 Special Forces.
And so also you're a world record holder. You are the fastest man to ride the Pan American Highway on a bicycle, right?
That's it, yeah. It's the world's longest road. Runs from southern Argentina to northern Alaska. But so to add a little twist into it, I'd only ever cycled 20 miles before I applied for the world record. I wasn't a cyclist.
That's wild.
Before I did it, yeah. I unfortunately had a parachuting injury which ended my Special Forces career. So I had to find a sport or a discipline that wasn't gonna hamper it. So at the age of 40, I applied for the world record.
Yeah.
Which, we did a SWOT analysis, the strengths, the weaknesses, opportunities and threats. And the only weakness came back was my arrogance towards the cycling community, which I took as a strength. So,
there you go.
There we go.
Now I heard you want to kayak the Nile River.
So we were looking at kayaking around the Nile River. Every time I go to approach the challenge, something happens. So we just had COVID, which scuppered it. Me and the family then moved to the US. There's now a war in Sudan. So each time I go to approach it, something holds us back. But we're doing a challenge soon. It's called Drake's Passage. It's from southern Argentina to Antarctica, the most dangerous rowing crossing in the world.
So you're just kind of like a psychopath in a sense, huh?
Yeah, I'm not so much a psychopath. I like to. For me, it's like your body.
That's not normal.
It's an analogy. Your body's like a river. It needs to keep flowing.
Be water, my friend.
Interesting.
As soon as it becomes stagnant, as soon as you stop, you get these stagnant ponds, you get illness. Hey, I'm a ripe age of 46. I'm not getting young, so I know I have a few years left in me. There'll be probably one more behind it. I've done the land. I would have done the sea. We'll maybe look at an air option.
Air, yeah. Find a way to like fly. So you are the frogman, right?
Yes.
So does that mean you're half man, half frog, like you're amphibious of some sort?
Yeah. Well, frogman here is quite commonplace. Right. With the Navy SEALs, they're called frogman. In the SBS, we're not actually called frogman. We're called swimmer canoeists. But the frogman's great. The frog is great because you can operate on the water, you can operate on land. Yeah.
What did you think? What kind of like animal would I be?
Thinking the guinea pig.
Shit, I was hoping something a little bit more ferocious, like
maybe a lion because
there it is. Yeah. Let's kind of go over just some British to American English terminology, some things like where did you guys get off at making your own dictionary for words? You got the trolleys, the fish and chips, the cookies for a biscuit.
You have to remember, we had the original dictionary.
I'd like to welcome the fake news media, which is back there.
That's not the way I was taught, but okay, we'll roll with it.
But like in the UK, we you know, we do a lot of like Cockney slang as well. So
I love it.
Yeah,
I think
so
we'd be bored here. Okay, so how did you get like introduced into Phorm, or how did you get introduced to the brand?
So I actually got introduced to Phorm. My ghostwriter for my book Relentless is also helped with Andy Frisella on 75 Hard, and a guy called Geraint Jones, his name is. So he's the one who sort of introduced me to you guys. So I moved over from the UK right in the middle of COVID. Yeah, we came over.
Perfect
you know, yeah, exactly. The world had paused, and so we actually just moved across. So came over, and then I'd actually seen Phorm in some of the gyms. And then a friend of mine then mentioned it. I mean, I researched about the brand, and then sort of looked at, you know, the attributes of the company, and they sort of really match with what I'm trying to promote as well. And so it was such a perfect fit.
All right, so we have a segment here every show. It's sponsored by Phorm Energy, the best energy drink in the history of Earth, available in 4 delicious flavors with some more coming. Citrus Blast, Blue Raspberry, Cherry Lime, Orange Sunrise, full of 200 milligrams natural caffeine. To find your focus, get yours today at phorm.com. Okay, what is the wildest shit in your DMs? Do you even have a phone? Like, do you have social media?
I had to start social media when I did the bike ride. Wow. So before that, it was a taboo. So all my friends that are still in the Special Forces are under aliases, like Billy Hot Rocks or something else. You know what I mean? So
Sick.
These guys are messaging me. I'm like, who's this? I mean, that's actually one of my friends. But yeah, social media, I've had to really embrace that now. Now that I've done the bike ride and working with brands as well. And it's a double-edged sword. Yeah. So yeah, I'm on social media.
Yeah, wild, like, or weird shit in your DMs, like people asking you, like, hey, let me get your like used underwear.
Yeah, no one's asking. Well, I go commando. I've been a commando since 17.
Look at all this floor space. So much aerobics in here. So many activities.
So they're not going to get anything from me. You know what I mean? So, you know, you're not.
Damn, you're gonna have to figure out a different route. Maybe you could just prepare trousers in, huh? All right, so the last thing we like to do is I like to get in the arena of my, you know, the person that comes on the show. So you're in the Special Forces. I'm sure you're have a PhD in like disarming people. I'm gonna run at you with some objects here. You're just gonna disarm me.
Yeah,
Let's
do it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so first one is assault rifle. This is an assault rifle.
That's all right.
Freeze, motherfucker! Pop, 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 pop.
This is fucking strange.
I feel like I got you.
I didn't feel like I was threatened. I didn't think this actually had live ammunition, so that's why I was sort of slightly paused. So, but with any weapon, I still feel uncomfortable if anyone points the barrel at it, even though you know it's a Nerf gun.
So just a quick
obviously
swipe.
the biggest threat here is actually this end.
Okay.
So you know you can either stand. It's just getting that away from you. So if I push that away, then I can leave myself open to here.
Just
but
fucking
if
throw
I also
punch
had
me.
a weapon, I'd probably shot you before you come to me.
Interesting. Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't have a weapon. I should have thought about that before I brought these out. Okay, let's go to the next one. A little bit smaller. This is just a handgun.
Actually armed.
Handgun.
Yeah.
Freeze, you little bitch. Oh.
So yeah. So again, you're just taking the threat away from you. Sometimes what you don't want to do is you don't want to step in across.
Right.
So you want to take the threat away. You can leave yourself open. Like you're unbalanced now. So
I'm so unbalanced. I should have came in.
But you know that's each scenario is slightly different. When I see these movies and said, yeah, you need to grab me here, like, you're almost like choreographing it. Yeah.
Yeah, he turns it back at you, right away. You don't do no fucking sleight of hand shit.
So the biggest thing is just staying away from the threat. Yeah. So
interesting.
That's it.
All right, next one. All right. Next we have a stack of 20s. So this one is just gonna come. Take your clothes off, boy. Let me throw some money.
I'd probably take that.
Oh, you just take?
And then just.
Simple enough. Last one's it's a toothpick.
So it's a toothpick. Again, so it's all about taking them down and then just taking the threat away. Come back up.
Yeah, sure. I sure do. So do you ever do like an eye gouge, a knee to the groin?
A good one we used to do is like, and it doesn't matter, and this is perfect for the females as well. They can do it. You know, it doesn't matter the size of the person. So if someone's got a hold of your friend like this, for example, you just come in behind the person. So I'll probably have to get you to grab someone. But
Shelby, come in here. Shelby is our beautiful photographer. Hello, welcome. Say hi to welcome to the Puff Workout. I think. And
it doesn't mean you could be arguing her, you could be grabbing her. I mean, all it is it's simple. It's 2 fingers under the nose.
Okay, yeah.
I go up, and then I just go like that. There you go. There we go. And you're walking down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Okay, I'm sitting.
There we go. So, just something as simple as that, and a female can do that, and you can take down any person, any height, and if they don't when they resist, they'll end up wetting themselves because you just apply more pressure.
Like almost wet myself. I'm good right now.
Of course I peed my pants. Everybody my age pees their pants. It's the coolest.
Well, the 2-finger takedown.
Yeah. Took him down. All right, this has been disarming.
I'm worried about your viewers now. Everyone's going to be at home now. They're going to get it wrong.
Well, I'm used to it at this point now, so. All right, let's wrap this up. This has been great. All right, Dean, the way we like to finish these, thanks for coming on the show, by the way.
Absolute pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, absolutely. We're just gonna have a little post-workout here. I heard you're just a vanilla guy, just a classic guy.
I love vanilla, yeah, that's me.
I figured that. It's too fancy for my man here, so.
Nah.
We'll just get a couple scoops of protein here.
You're 1 or 2 scoop man.
Just give me, I'm a 2 scooper, so
Yeah.
go ahead, yeah, you can give me a couple. Get a little extra protein for the day.
Yeah.
Post-workout, great for you after workout recovery. Mix a little ignition there too, delicious. Give it a little.
You look like you've done that before.
I've done it a couple of times, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, working on it. Cheers, Dean.
Cheers, buddy.
All right, tell them what to do next, Dean. You tell them.
So you guys can like, you can subscribe, you can comment. We want to hear all about you guys and what you want to see more on this show.
Post notifications on, turn them on, give us a like, put a couple comments below. Follow Dean on Instagram. What's your Instagram, Dean?
It's not Billy Hot Rocks, it's actually Dean Stott.
Dean Stott.
Dean Stott SBS.
And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.